be live. And I'll start a local recording
presently.
Right now.
So one of these things will welcome to our
welcome
E3 2016 first big press conference, first party.
Yeah,
of
screw
the
you.
year.
EA and Bethesda.
Dave, you might get a job there someday. Don't say that. Hey, yeah. So
sorry, sorry, Gary.
What? Oh, come on! It's starting already. It's only 9:30.
They're on time, man.
I'm used to selling
everyone affected by the recent tragedy in Orlando.
Wow.
Our hearts are with you. And you should know you are not alone.
Now, Call
of Duty. The gaming community mourns with you.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, good on you,
man,
buddy.
hats off to gaming.
Thank you, Phil Spencer, for starting that off. That's, man, but anyway, yeah, so we are live.
Hey, Baka is done one.
Baka is done there first.
You are the first person on our journey through E3.
But yeah, so we
and
did.
This is my first one I have not attended since 2004.
Wow.
Either been in or at them or part of them ever since then.
Let us know how the balance is.
Yeah, this is our first one here.
I do know at least one big announcement that's going to happen.
But
it's probably during Sony's.
We've all seen NeoGaf.
Well, no, there's more than that.
But
so we're up and down with 4 people, but yeah, you should be seeing us in the chat. But welcome if you're watching this later. So, yeah, very briefly, last night, as long as we're killing time here. Did you guys watch the Bethesda one or the?
I did not, but I saw like the Quake announcement.
Oh, there it is! Boom!
Xbox One
S.
Xbox Ones.
That's more than one Xbox One.
That's much smaller.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. Put a battle tank next to that. And we'll see. Battle tank? What the fuck is that?
You're recording locally, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Slimmer.
All right,
you can put your dick in it.
No more fat consoles.
Sleeker.
Whoa!
Oh, that's the difference. That's the Xbox One was so stupidly huge. Jesus Christ!
But you know what? It doesn't matter. Once you put it in your fucking entertainment center, it cares. The power supply, that's good because I fucking hate lugging that thing anywhere.
Yeah, I do hate it. But if they think I'm gonna pay for this thing again, they are crazy.
What if they put Marcus Phoenix's face on it?
Does that mean 4K display? Oh, and here we are getting to see some. Whoa, is this scale bound? Oh man!
I think we should turn it up a little bit. Like I don't know if you guys can hear it. I can barely think.
Yeah, I can watch House of Cards. I can do that on.
Telltale's House of Cards.
You know how much they had to pay to get that 3 seconds?
All right,
House of
what do
Cards?
they have on this textured grip? I like it. I don't care.
It's finally time. Hey everybody!
God, increased range. That would have been great when we were playing WWE 2K15 and it would disconnect every. Like,
what about a
10 seconds.
fleshlight port? Can I have sex with the controller or not? Like,
by the way,
I showed up early. And I want answers.
They bought LinkedIn for $26
billion. Billion.
Who uses LinkedIn? I've never known anybody who has gotten a job from LinkedIn. I mean, I've supplied job things through LinkedIn, but nobody it's always through their thing.
Yay, it's Spill Fencer.
Spill Fencer, way better than Matt Donrich.
We are pleased to welcome the new Xbox One S console.
$299. See, that's
Is that what
why,
it sells for now?
No, that's also an effective price cut. And that's why we were warning people, even though it had very good deals on Amazon last
On
week.
behalf of Team Xbox, I'd like to welcome you to what
I like
believe
to welcome
is going
you.
to be
I like how you can tell how old the original Xbox shirt is he's wearing because it is faded as fug.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you couldn't get a special one specially made. He does like to wear, like, indie shirts.
No, it's fine.
Aaron Chada said Xbox One S. The S is for Sabargain.
I don't know. I don't know what makes that worth like $300 when you could probably also right now buy other like. I guess it's the 2 terabytes.
Ugly one.
Yeah,
no, it's 2 terabytes. It's not ugly. Yeah. All right, dedicated to games. That's right? Yeah.
We took Twitter, we took Twitch and YouTube off of it. It only plays games.
It's happy hour somewhere. No, this is energy.
No more Netflix.
Yeah, guys, sorry, it's on YouTube, not Twitch. I had mentioned it on the chat, but I can't pre-embed YouTube stream. But yeah, we wanted to do it on YouTube. Just do it direct to YouTube. You know how it is. We're right there on the page. Well, why am I telling you this? You're watching this. You saw it.
Did you tweet the link so that I can tweet it as well?
Yeah. Hey, it's good old Rod Ferguson, the guy who fixed Bioshock Infinite.
Ferguson.
Gears 4 will also be one of the first
starting off with
titles
Gears
of the
4. So if
new
they're starting
Xbox
with this,
program,
what do you think? They're
Xbox
closing with a
Play
surprise? Or
Anywhere.
they're
Probably.
closing with a...
Yeah.
This icon means when you buy the game
What else would it
digitally,
be? I mean,
get
you
to
saw
Hang
the
on,
leak.
he's saying
play it on
something.
both Xbox One and Windows 10 PC.
Cool
So the
crosshair.
Xbox is dead. Like, they
tweet
don't
the
even
link?
have their own
Yeah.
exclusive.
Well,
And that's with
there's
your
one from earlier
progress
in the day.
and your
You
achievements
just go
saved
to-
on
To the
Xbox
to the live
and
thing
shared
there?
across
Yeah.
both
Oh, if
platforms,
you want, well,
all at no
yeah,
additional
maybe
cost
tweet
to you.
out a link just of the YouTube stream, just in
Gotcha.
case people want to join that.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to.
And beyond that, when
Get
Gears
at.
4 is released on both platforms
Huh.
this October,
Is that-
every co-op mode in the game will support crossplay.
That seems dangerous.
If you guys would have had crossplay 2 years ago, you might have Street Fighter 5.
So players on Xbox One and Windows
Well,
10
they
play
learned a
together
lesson from Street
through the
Fighter
co-op
5,
campaign,
perhaps.
co-op multiplayer, and yes, even the all-new Horde mode.
Horde
No.
3.0
Horde
in the
mode.
4th game.
I am excited for Horde mode.
I always love
Now,
Horde
to
mode.
help me
I
demonstrate
always
the
will
co-op
love Horde mode.
campaign, I'd like to introduce Gears 4 co-star and my friend, the voice of Kate, Laura Bailey.
Lord, I don't know who that is.
I know the
don't know who
name.
any of this stuff is. Well, because it takes place
Hi,
20
Laura.
years
Hello,
or
Rob.
20-ish years after
I am
Gears 4.
so excited to show
Ah.
you
Gears
the
3?
campaign. In this demo,
You play-
Kate's
the
mother,
stuff they
Raina, has
revealed
been
was,
abducted by a
him-
monstrous
What's Aubrey
new
Plaza doing
threat,
here?
the Swarm. And it's up to
Yeah,
our
yeah.
team to save her before it's too late. So, let's take a look.
Let me look her
Xbox
name up.
One and Windows
Let's get
10
back to the chat. What
exclusive.
people say
Get
in the
those
chat.
digits.
I'm just looking to see what other voices.
Yeah,
I
there's
know
not
the
going to be any
name.
Mass Effect, guys, I wouldn't think. Well, actually, maybe they saved the good Mass Effect trailer while they show all that behind-the-scenes
Yeah.
bullshit
Yeah.
because it's at either this or Sony. If I was Microsoft, I'd have paid big money to EA to get Mass Effect Andromeda in my press conference, since it started as an exclusive. Ooh, oh, that's a lot of blood. Boy, all this violence.
Randall says, no ass to y'all a bunch of pussies. Still one of my favorite E3 memories.
Laura
Him
Bailey.
calling-
I'm sorry. Everybody else has heard of Laura Bailey.
Yeah, I knew the name. I just had to look up. She was Trunks and
Well,
DBZ or
when
Kid,
you enter
Kid
that,
Trunks.
when you enter that code in Metroid, you get to play as Samus.
Alright.
Oh, she was Lust in Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay.
All right, so I played all of Gears 1, 2, 3, and Judgment, but I was also a bit Gearsed out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm waiting. I want this to sell me on more Gears. I hope it learns something from the more twitchy, fast-paced style of Judgment, and I think having Rod Ferguson in charge is
Ooh.
a good idea. Ooh.
There's also, I feel like the world's ready for a new Gears, whereas like
Yeah.
Halo, they
Yeah.
flogged that horse
Yeah, it just when it didn't really take a break, it's like
every year. It was like every year from like 2009 to 2015.
Yeah.
They also say Laura Bailey, Robert Beach is pointing out, Robert Bailey voiced Blaze the Cat in Sonic the Hedgehog, everybody's favorite furry friend.
you know, Sonic Rush is really good. So what do you? I got no beef with Blaze the Cat.
Yeah, it's Marcus Phoenix's son. See, this is a bad sign for Gears 4 that they announced that like a month ago and people
I don't
didn't know
remember.
this.
I mean, I want to play this. Like, I had a great time with Gears, but
Yeah, it's the son of Marcus and the girl.
Pick
the
up
woman
a
he was in love
car.
with. Yeah, push it.
dude, what is this RE5 like?
It does look very pretty, but this also feels like an RE5 thing.
Yeah, it just feels
They better
like
drive that.
hit B to have my partner come up and do something with me.
And don't get shot, even though a dude's shooting at you the whole time.
Christopher Rush says, did Henry say Mass Effect Andromedon? Looking forward to playing as Commander Titus.
Yeah, Titus.
Look,
I just want to be an Asari baby.
He did a funny thing on the Tonys last night with Hamilton.
Man, the Tonys were the lead into E3.
Yes. Well, lots of people missed EA's press conference or Bethesda's thing because they were watching the Tonys.
Nobody's watching the
Nah.
Tonys.
Nobody who would watch both. I'm I'm the crossover audience there. When I wasn't crying yesterday, but anyway. So this, I like the clouds, the floaty clouds. in the
Yeah,
background.
the environment
It's
effects
pretty.
look cool.
And this is what they were talking about when they said cloud gaming, right?
The classic browns and tens of a 2008 game, says Sam Harrison.
Yeah.
Whoa. That was a newish thing.
It's just like
Punch the boulder. Everybody,
yeah.
Everybody was thinking. I was thinking of Punch the Boulder too. The
Yeah.
second that camera angle came, I was like, oh, it's Chris punching the boulder. That's what it is. Hugs for Hank. Everybody's being very nice to me. I mean, look, Don't forget to click here on this stream, everyone. What? What's it talking about? Oh, click like. Yeah, do like this stream, yeah. The old hold the door open thing, classic. It's weird to see this like stuff that felt current a generation ago. Now it's like, oh, it's the two people hold the door open and then close the thing.
Yeah,
it's
like
the walk and talk animation.
yeah.
Wait, now they just have a chainsaw? Is that what that is?
Is that a straight chainsaw?
Yeah.
Is it a chainsaw gun?
Oh, it's they're Dead Space.
I was gonna say Dead Space had that 8 years ago. Well, no, I don't want to be.
EA doesn't seem to be doing anything with it.
That's
so,
true.
Alex Crum wonders if we're ready for some football. Football was yesterday. That's another thing I missed of the E3 thing. Apparently there was some like soccer joke that soccer fans were like, "Oh my God, he talked about London," and I was like, "What the fuck are they talking about?"
Pretty sadder than a soccer fan on prom night.
I like Windows 10. You know, I think since ESPN Live 2K14, I agree. I like Windows 10 as well. I think too many people are hard on Windows 10, including one Chris Antista.
I think I like the idea of Vita PS4 crossplay more than 10 Xbox One, but in reality, I'd never play anything but the more dominant console.
All I can think of is the Ninja Turtles pizza launcher when he's
Yeah,
shooting
you're
that
right.
thing.
I love that pizza launcher. I had one of those. This is juicy, says Sam IL76. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll just speak. I wish I had more to say that was constructive, but
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's different levels to you going down and that. But yeah, it's. I want a new Gears. I want Gears to feel sexy again.
this is this fall, right? I assume
It
this
is
their-
October.
their
It said
big-
October.
Okay. I mean, it's that thing where like, I know if I put up horde mode, I will have a good time.
Oh,
like a bunch
absolutely.
of people join in. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that'll be fun. But right now, this looks like another Gears game.
Juice Caboose likes thinking about that pizza launcher.
Which isn't a bad thing because it's been a few years since we've had like an actual
had a
Gears
while,
game.
yeah.
So like in and of itself, that's not a bad
I mean,
thing.
all this lightning's new.
That is a neat effect.
Yeah.
I just, is this game 8 or 10 hours long?
But I know
I
what
need
you
more
mean.
than a lightning.
When I saw the first Gears, I was like, this changes everything. This is a whole new thing. And now, I guess it's wrong to expect that from Gears again. Like, you'll get that from a new thing.
I don't know. I think I agree on one hand, but then like I also think like there's a lot of franchises that are 30 years old and then reinvent themselves and have dramatic reimaginings. Like, no one can do a first-person Metroid.
Yeah.
Resident Evil will always be tank controls. Like it's and each
Ooh,
of
that was okay.
each of
Fighting a
these things
monster.
get bigger and do crazy things, and
Yeah.
it's not impossible to do.
Castle Dude does bring up that the designs look a bit like modern Turtles.
That.
In your hives.
Also, thanks
How
everyone
was
for
there
joining
Nick Cat
us.
stay on the entire time?
We're
Wow,
getting
yeah.
my mother back. Then we're burning your.
She did her eye makeup this morning too. That looks, man.
Boo, 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 muting that on the, like you're on the E3 press stream. You're on the E3 Twitch stream.
There
that
could
we're
have been
stealing
a
this from.
17-year-old who might have heard
Oh,
that.
man. You killed my mother, and then I'm going to fuck your fucking asshole in. And she said, like, that was bleep for so long, for so many syllables. Like,
Wait, something.
Oh,
ooh,
hey.
the scary door.
Yeah, about the door.
What I miss? Oh, Brett, do you know what this is? Okay, we got a guy in a chair.
I won't know yet.
Welcome home, James.
No, not this.
Okay, this is more.
I didn't
James,
die.
wait. That's Dom. Dom was
Oh,
dead. Dom died. That was the big part of 3.
Was that not Marcus with a beard?
Wait, I thought it was Dom. Guys, is that Marcus or Dom? Tell us how stupid we are. Guys, we finally got our
Oh boy, is this a gear-specific controller that has a reload button?
Wow.
Henry, you're missing this controller.
That's great. Chase Kennedy, sorry for the confusion, but we're doing this because we finally got our YouTube ban on streaming over with. We prefer YouTube streaming to Twitch streaming, so that's why we're doing this instead of only $200.
I do like how the D-pad says what each thing does.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, of course, if you have the Elite controller, your MLG, and you don't need it, but Bakari Austin.
Yeah, I was like, I don't
I
think
was
that's.
talking over. It was Marcus.
Yeah, I don't think it was Dom because
I
that
want to
was
start by
not his
saying
voice.
thank you.
Sorry,
to the
guys.
But he did
nearly
die.
7
You're
million
right.
Killer Instinct players out there.
It's KI time. I know we got some KI fans
Your
in the
passion
audience,
is
don't
what has
we?
made KI
Yeah, it's
the
fine.
most played
Can they
fighting
get?
game on
They already
Xbox
got
One.
what? Pimple or?
It's because of you.
I think
that
they got
allowed
rash.
KI to win
No,
this
it's
game
rash.
in
So they
March.
need Zit and
And
Pimple.
we're absolutely blown away to
Yeah,
say
they
that
don't.
since then, 2.5
No, they need
million
Conquer.
have been played
Need
between
Bubsy.
players
I think that's
on
really going to
Xbox
round out
One
the
Yeah,
and
cast.
Windows
Bubsy.
10.
I mean,
But
you hear
have him
that,
basically be like Slapstick
That
from
we brought an
Marvel, or like
incredible guest
just
Yeah.
some goofy cartoon.
Like Crash from
you've heard that rumor
There he
that
is.
Crash is coming back as a.
Arbiter from Halo.
Heard that rumor
Skylander
Crash
thing.
is coming back as a Skylander.
And we're not quite done yet.
Oh.
So it's time for our next character to emerge.
I like that KI is
A
slowly
special
turning into
gift
the
out
Smash
there
Brothers
for
Yeah.
for Xbox without
And we're
it
excited
being
to bring
announced
him
as
to the
such.
fight.
All right,
All
let's
right,
see.
all right, hang on. Who's coming?
They think it's gonna be Ram.
Blinks the cat.
Azaric.
Lara Croft. Banjo Kazooie. That's what exciting things. Well, is it General Ram?
Oh
Who
yeah.
remembers General Ram?
I remember playing.
I'm gonna
finishing Gears 1 on Insane and fighting him and taking forever. So I
Yeah.
guess I remember that.
General Ram. That is what
I'm gonna
people call it.
generally rom you up there.
Did this leak ahead of time too, guys? It's
don't-
really
this
hard
one
to
I
keep
didn't-
track of all the leaks.
Oh my God, he's got
Ooh.
super armor.
So then, wait, is he just the OP boss character you can play as?
I'm sure that was some
No, I
sort
mean
of
it's like Zangief or any other
yeah.
character that can absorb a hit, or
I see.
or an EX style thing, or I mean I don't know how Killer Instinct works, but
So is KI rated M before? Because it sure is now.
It was. I mean, always
Yeah,
was.
of course, that is KI.
Oh wow, you play for free this week. That's
Oh,
nice.
neat.
also
Yeah,
thank
you
everybody, 115 people watching with
Yeah,
us.
wow,
on the,
115.
welcome.
And we're just getting started.
Yeah, just get warmed up.
Yeah, his fight was long. Yeah, not everybody. Sam Harrison not into that fight. Scalebound?
Yeah, is this scalebound or
Wait to see this.
Recode.
Well, there was another stream, another reveal ahead of time. Somebody tweeted that they saw Akira Yamaoka and Studio 51 at the press center. I was like,
Diabolical
oh, shit.
pitch 2.
Well, those guys.
Boo!
all right.
Everybody's
Boo.
every.
Well, then let's talk about Grasshopper Manufacturer some more.
So, can someone text Michael Grimm right now?
So they.
Hey,
I'm certain he's watching it, but yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh
Well,
yeah.
wait a
Whoa,
minute. Hang
hey, I
on.
like this.
Now I'm a little more interested.
Yeah, all right.
Hang on. Now,
Racing ding buggies out on the beach.
my motherfucker, you don't know. I don't need mud in 2016. Take that fucker out in a cornfield.
Corey Gray
Fuck you
says
up.
Microsoft is all leaks, not as leaky as Bethesda. Bethesda was the leakiest. Everything was revealed.
This flighty Pure Moods music does not go with dune buggies.
Oh, I think we should change our
it's
seating
not-
configuration for the next one. I'm wearing a Halo shirt right now.
Yeah.
You can barely see it.
So
I bought changes of shirts for each
it's
press
not
conference.
even like, I don't know. Everything's been like, oh, an Xbox and Windows 10 thing. Doesn't that that says to me that if Microsoft isn't even making things Xbox One exclusive anymore, this is their last console. That's what it feels to me, guys.
I mean, if Sony had the most popular operating system on computers, I'm sure they would be a little bit more willing to play ball.
Aaron Chado says Mike Grimm is currently rubbing himself with a bottle of St. Ives. Horizon is the only game series I still care about, says
Wow.
Eki Squirrel.
Yeah,
I mean,
kind
I
of-
know.
I grew to
I've
like
heard
it, yeah.
nothing but good things. It's just not.
I grew to like it more than the Forza Plane series because, like,
Yeah.
Forza Plane is just—it's too hard for me. I'm not MLG enough for it, but Horizon.
Everybody knows what
To
Grimm is
Australia.
thinking.
It
Ah,
is great
Australia.
to have the opportunity today to show you the beauty and the action-packed
It's called
fun
Boomerang
of
Donuts.
Forza
And
Horizon
sensible
3.
gun control, mate.
I'm joined on stage today by some of our team who will be showing you
Where is
our
the dedicated
world
Mutton
gameplay
Sim,
premiere.
says Robert Beach.
Please welcome Karen, who'll be playing on Xbox One S in HD.
One S.
She'll be
She'll
driving
be
her
playing on
BMW
Xbox One
M4,
S. Yes.
customized with a
Maybe
wide
they become
body
Scottish.
kit.
ESPN Live says that's a
a
Oh my God.
Windows 10 PC with his favorite
Did they get that from my apartment?
Dave, are you there?
And Terrence,
see here.
also on PC, will be driving this 800
Yeah,
horsepower trophy
Law
truck,
Spite says
ideally
I might just
suited
upgrade to
for
Windows
some of
10 for
Australia's
something
most
like this.
extreme
But yeah, doesn't
terrain.
that feel weird that like
And
Microsoft
built
is
on
they're
Xbox
giving up
One
all these
is in
exclusives
the
to
new
themselves?
Lamborghini
I don't think it really
Centenario,
matters. I
the
mean-
perfect car.
the
Perfect car.
Of the games.
I think that car is really there. I do believe I saw people taking photos of it.
That's
Of course,
it's
every
an annual
year
tradition.
every year they
And we
lower a
start
ridiculous car
with
from the
Bill,
ceiling. And
who's
like,
putting the Centenario
John
through its
John
paces
Wah
on the
says
fast,
if it's not
sloping,
Xbox One S, it's
scenic roads
crap.
of the Yarra Valley.
I've been working on it,
that's,
Scottish.
that's Scottish. I thought he was
While
Australian
Karen
though.
in her BMW is weaving through traffic
Well,
in
he's
a straight
taking
race
us to
along the
Australia,
great
but that
Ocean Road.
sounds like a Scottish brogue
Meanwhile,
to
in
me.
the impact,
Matthew J
Terrence
says
and his tow
the
trophy
guy
truck
with the
take part
steering wheel
off-road
says he's sitting in
convoy
the thing
through
that Chris
Barberton
Hardwick called
Gorge.
a
And finally,
a virginity
Andy is
car
racing
harness.
his
Oh
buggy
God!
Wow,
It's
he
really
almost
hard
got
for
one
you.
You guys
syllable
go back
out.
to bed.
Horizons
That's not a car. This is a car, says Wise Skeletor.
I just want a Smuggler's Run. Is that too much to ask? I just want, like, not...
Just let Microsoft get, or let Rockstar give it to somebody else.
Like, take the beauty of this, like, because I got nothing against Forza at all. It's just, like, I like racing with, like, I mean, like, with stuff going on and, like, a purpose to it.
It is packed.
Not just like get to the checkpoint. I like that feeling in Smuggler's Run of like shit, like people after you and on your ass, and like the idea of it being multiplayer, and it never got to be online. So like, man,
you gotta think it's Sony's thing. They're gonna be showing Gran Turismo, whatever. So Gran Turismo Sports. So this lets to get me first and be like, this will be more fun than Gran Turismo. As
co-op campaign? What the hell? How do you do that with cars?
Aaron Chado says Mike Rem is probably in cardiac arrest, huh? It's pretty good.
Yeah, Baka's dumb saying this is definitely better than the EA Access News Fest. Well, EA Access thing was just like, it's more EA stuff.
And seamlessly, like all of Horizon's online modes,
Racing.
joining co-op is just that
Xbox Play Anywhere is that seems to be the main prong of this.
Which I was kind of, we were still getting started when they mentioned that. That's basically cross-buy, right? Like if you buy it on one, you have it on both. Interesting. So does that does that mean you get a Steam key, or it's through the Windows Store or something?
I guess it's a Windows Store. Yeah, they're not with Steam.
Well, I thought they gave up on games for Windows Live.
No, I guess they gave up on that, but it's pretty and stuff.
I mean, it looks great. Like I love the off-road stuff. I'm way more into off-road racing than I am.
Sam, I
don't know if this car needs to be on the beach, but
it's got
it's making bacon on the beach.
Yeah. Man, it's got buckets of sand underneath its chassis now. It's probably ruined.
As an Xbox Play Anywhere,
Mr. Prime Minister Andy! Says Brendolph. All we know about Australia is from The Simpsons. And then oppositely, I met an Australian once who said all they knew about America was from The Simpsons. So, yeah.
November 12th.
They like The Simpsons in Australia, and they were actually very insulted by like, oh, finally they're coming to Australia. And then
here's Recode.
All right, Recode. Well, a Recore?
Nice. Old pop
What
music.
indie song is cheap?
Yeah.
So this is the...
I'm gonna recode. Recode.
Wait, Recode is a game by Concept, right?
I thought it was Platinum.
Oh, this... No.
No, it was Inafune.
Yeah, this is the Inafune thing, so...
I don't know if that's what this is.
Dialing down the enthusiasm for this. Yeah, this is Recore.
Wasn't this shown last year? Wow, that
is...
well, no gameplay. They just showed a video. They just showed a trailer.
Return of Mac.
Is all the Philly gang gonna be in here? Cute. But Concept hasn't had the best record in the ever. I'd say. I don't think they made a game I've actually really liked. But hey, maybe. It stars a girl, but they make sure to cover her face up like. Buy this thing.
I mean, yeah, the track record here of finishing things and delivering them.
Yeah, it is the former Metroid Prime devs, so that's a good thing.
Okay.
That is a good thing. They almost made a Mega Man game, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm pumped for Recore, says ESPN Live 2K14.
Yeah, I mean, I give it a shot.
The Sparrow Hunt is bringing up the interesting layout of the stage. They have like 5 tiny stages that turn into one stage. This also, you know what? It's weird. This is kind of around with platforming. This feels similar in style to Event whatever the PlayStation exclusive. That's also about
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn, where it's also about post-apocalyptic future where you're fighting robots.
Yeah, I mean the gameplay seems totally different.
Oh yeah. Oh no, it's Bastion, says her Shadows.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I mean that looks interesting.
Game director Hajime Tabata and senior product manager Matthew Kishimoto.
Japanese names. Will they be the only Asians on stage this year?
FF15 at the Xbox conference.
Whoa, hey, actually, wowzers.
Hello everyone.
What's Final Fantasy doing in the Impact Zone?
I want you all to see and experience the world of Final Fantasy 15.
Thank you, Tabata.
I am ready for some FF15.
And Tabata has been saying all the right things in interviews, mostly even talking about like we fucked up Final Fantasy.
On Xbox One. I will be played by Matt. It will be played by Matt.
Okay.
Take it away, Matt.
Thank you, Tabata-san.
Yeah.
Before we move on to the gameplay, I would like to explain a little bit about the demo we're about to show. What we're about to see is the trial of Titan. Noctis and his allies are being tested by
Titan's
the
a
gigantic
important subhead of the annals of Final
While they're
Fantasy
fighting,
history.
They have some English voices up in this piece.
Usually a
up a
giant
chaotic
that rips the
three-way
earth up and throws him at
We're
you.
excited to show how fast and fluid the battle system is in Final Fantasy 15, which has never been achieved in any of our previous titles.
Yeah,
Now,
he sucked.
let's move on to the demo.
All right, let's
Like,
get to
I'm
this
a
demo.
huge, to use the wrestling parlance, I'm a huge Final Fantasy mark, so I will,
Historically, I am.
I can't not be excited for this.
Yeah, I mean, it does look beautiful. It's not an MMO, guys. It's not F15. Are they going to reveal? Usually.
Oh, good. And I hope this is another demo they put on Xbox Live and PSN, and then update while not working on the actual game.
Yeah, they say the game's out in September. They seem pretty certain of it.
Does look pretty cool.
I do love this scale. Like, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
pretty
what
awesome.
I loved in the demo of like, you're actually fighting a giant thing that is huge. Like,
this is
this is like
something.
Monster Hunter on steroids.
Yeah,
am I
well,
right?
that's not even close to Monster Hunter.
All right.
But Monster Hunter is a sweet, sweet wine. But no, this looks incredible though. Like, there's just something about like Japanese development that is able to juxtapose normal-ish looking things like, you know, the guy's hair is obviously weird, but like the clothes and the proportions are normal human stuff, but then you get like Leviathan floating in the air, or crazy jagged rocks and crystals. It's like there's just a quality to it that I don't ever really see in Western games.
Yeah.
And
I like the
I'm
mix
glad,
of,
like, yeah, we get so few huge budget Japanese games anymore.
This definitely feels like a modern action game here of like, and you know, time for my dodge move, special dodge move, then slash.
Yeah.
Like, they are blurring the lines between action and turn-based more than ever in this one. The fact that it's pretty much, as I recall from playing the demo, pretty much an action.
Yeah, it
Which
seemed
is
like
more talking.
it seemed like walk the line between 13 and Kingdom Hearts
I think it's Matthew guy's not doing so good.
like
all
a
right, when are you gonna fucking hit it?
with a sprinkle of FF12 in there. I feel
All right,
like.
now fucking hurts the Leviathan here already. Jesus.
Uh-oh.
I think Matthew
This is his
Kishimoto,
worst nightmare come to life.
Kishimoto is not doing very well.
Yeah,
here.
so
I
this-
think well, that looks pretty neat. I think he meant to do that.
John W says Shadow Colossus times 1,000.
Yeah.
Why do they even just fake it? Like, you don't actually have to play this. Hold the thing in your hand and play a video.
Yeah, but people would make fun of that too if anything went wrong. So like,
guess.
you always err on playing it live.
Have I missed anything good? Asked Daniel Treesh. Well, they started with Gears 4, which looked okay. Forza Horizon 4, 3, and also Phil Spencer saying a nice thing about the tragedy that befell America yesterday.
So you interrupt his hand attack, and it stuns him. So then I guess theoretically
Running
you
away
would
for a big move.
you would
or-
climb.
Whoa,
You would.
what the fuck is this?
Oh, you can tell he teleports with his sword,
It
right?
looks time for a limit break. Yeah, you teleport via your sword. They do that all the time. Oh shit! Break that fucking hand! Yeah!
That reminds me of 13-2.
Yeah, and now for the camera to pull back for the monster to go. Oh, it's over. September 30th. I am ready to give you another chance, Final Fantasy. I really am. Really.
I don't even. Where did this another chance come from? Like what was?
I was just so tired by
Final Fantasy
13.
15 will be released on September 30th.
Do you have an exclusive?
Thank you for watching and have a great day.
Wow, they just gave him a platform without even having anything Microsoft exclusive.
Yeah, that is weird.
That
It'd be weirder if there was an actual Microsoft exclusive.
Now it's time for you,
Our
B.
enemies didn't run away.
Ah, good guns.
And you'll see more in the
Developers of the
Ubisoft
Division, the
And
multiplication.
they're preparing to hit us.
So let's watch. Is this?
Get ready.
I guess this is
No,
Division
it doesn't look like.
expansion.
Yeah, it doesn't look watchdoggy.
Nah, yeah, you're right. It's Division.
No, I thought I saw the Division like lobby.
Okay. Oh, it's 2
This
weeks
Tom,
from now.
Tom
They're-
Clancy, as Mr. Caffeine would say.
Yeah, see, I agree with Alex Crumb, man. The 13 trilogy. Well, I wouldn't say it was bad. It just like went on forever. Like, just give us one.
No, I
maybe
love
two.
13, man. It does take 20 hours to get to the best part of the game. I grant you that, but I also put 400 hours into Monster Hunter. Those first 20 hours weren't great either. But then I had 300 great hours of an amazing game. And then like FF13 was like 20 so-so, and then there's another 40 of another great game.
It's the Vig Experience, says says Alex Crum.
General Manager at DICE, Patrick Bob.
Oh, that was that. All right, time for DICE. Battlefront 1.
Battlefront Ichi.
So I didn't see Battle. Well, everybody loves this guy.
Yeah, why Skelter Buff brought up, the Division has had 97% drop-off from launch in terms of online players, so it's like,
gotta do
expansion
something.
works.
Gotta do something.
And I'm excited by what we have created. It's a truly epic warfare. And it's
I heard that this was kind of tone deaf yesterday, where it's like Battlefield or World War I, but they're doing like dubstep like explosions.
World War I is such a strange battle to glorify.
Yeah,
it's why nobody does stuff in it before.
It's the like everybody in ditch is getting like dysentery.
Well, yeah, it's the notorious meat grinder war that like set up the World War II. Of how, like, it's not a good war.
Chase Kennedy, why we got banned from YouTube streaming is more of a Chris question. I don't know.
Politics, man, politics.
Yeah,
but
then we politics.
No, it was just there's rules and
there was a rule. Someone went through they didn't like,
and rather than talk through it at all, it was a decision made by robots somewhere. But it's fine. We were still able to use YouTube. It was just your streaming stuff gets booted.
Yeah, they're talking up EA access on the Xbox One and being able to play demo.
I agree, Matthew J. There are no good wars.
That is a good
I
deal,
certainly agree. It's just of all the ones you're going to make a video game out of.
I just say from a tech standpoint, you're kind of like,
well, this and like I don't know.
Archer reference.
It's like here's one where we dug a bunch of trenches, people died in piles, and we invented a bunch of weapons that killed on a mass scale and quickly without realizing how bad it would be, and had no real defense planned, and still fought like it was the Civil War, throwing bodies at it, and people got mowed down. Like.
Daniel Kirk, no Halo talk yet. You have not missed it. What would it be? Halo Wars 2?
Yeah, I think that was announced. But I think it also this would be a good time to tease Halo 6, like a total like.
Chris Dorada says this is the exact trailer from yesterday, so not even special.
Squirrel says they should make Battlefield Granada. Here I am at Battlefield Granada. People pointing out this is from yesterday.
Yep, not biplane fights are cool, like that. But
those are planes that go both ways, up and down.
Did you guys see the? Did you guys ever watch the Black Adder series?
No.
Blackadder Goes Forth. The 4th season is set in World War I, and it's doesn't have very good opinion of World War I. Doesn't make it seem all that fun, even compared to World War II.
I like how all these say pre-order on Xbox One, which is like, if you want to get the worst deal possible and never get any trade-in value, pre-order on Xbox One.
Is this some alternate history take on this that I'm not aware of? Like, I have not followed the game.
Changing. I definitely think they're not being completely observant to history.
Sure. I mean,
the poor horsey.
I assume not. Those biplanes should not be doing.
Alex Crum brings up that after the colorful fun of Overwatch, they can't abide by something so gray and sandy and explodey anymore.
In 2002, we launched Xbox Live. Where anyone playing any
like mentioning Thunderbird mentioning more Brits died in the Psalm
Your desire to play
Americans
than the whole of World War II, and it's like Psalm. I don't know.
I think it's the Psalm.
But like, I don't know.
So this is
just seems like a strange word.
This is last year where they announced backwards compatibility. So if they're gonna throw something else in here,
Xbox Live was built by the passion of millions of fans.
Backwards compatibility. You can now play original Xbox games.
No, not the Xbox One original Xbox.
This will now run Windows 3.1. You can use Paint. It'll be great. I don't know why this sounds like Trump.
Phil Lopez says, Ray Romano, ladies and gentlemen.
So more people
Here's a great new game.
One of my favorite games, Rocket League, recently enabled this across all of the networks.
He's talking about all that cross-platform.
So Chris Totter is saying they're being very flexible with history, especially with gear that was beyond standard issue in World War I. I see. I see. You can now play Bloodwake on Xbox.
You could do this back with the original Xbox.
Yeah.
Language region independence, letting you choose your preferred language no matter where you live.
I'm shocked that wasn't it before.
Intelligence of Cortana to Xbox One.
I hate every time my Windows 10 says, "Do you want Cortana?" Like, no, let me just fucking type it.
An Xbox console, an iOS or Android device.
Now,
I want to talk about 3 of the most requested features that will be coming this fall and available for every game and every gamer. First, Xbox Live has a great diversity of gamers representing different play styles, interests, and genres. The challenge is finding people with shared interests and having a place to talk about the games we love. Today, I am pleased to announce clubs on Xbox Live.
Clubs?
Here, you can create communities and meet people you can always
I
go
just
back
played
to
podcasts out of a different audio device while playing a video game.
AJ Styles is on Xbox One.
Creators, or division agents right here in LA, and everything in between.
Sure. This is for me. I barely play games online.
It needs to be easier to find the players you want to play with right now. So I'm excited to announce Looking for Group on Xbox Live. It's like a want ad for multiplayer. And it's the simplest way to find other gamers with a shared goal.
See, this would have been good with like those.
You want to play Strip Uno with somebody?
Well, no, yeah, well, something like NBA 2K, whatever. It's easy to get that 100 achievement points by winning a game, so invite people to play against you and throw the game, and stuff like that.
Competitive gaming has always been at the core of Xbox.
Yeah.
Whether you're a seasoned pro or a casual gamer, we want to unleash competitive gaming for everyone. We're excited to announce Arena on Xbox Live, a new tournament platform.
The 1984 Duran Duran live album?
Way to discover, register, and compete all in one place, where you can compete solo or with your friends in your favorite game.
The guy says, your achievements already lets you create session meetups.
Well, ESPN Live, old 2K14, they like that because it sounds to them like they have trouble finding friends to hang out with all the time. So they joined a club and it helped with matchmaking.
You can't talk about competition without mentioning EA Sports.
They paid us to mention
it,
so we
we're
can't
excited to announce that EA will be bringing some of their biggest games, like FIFA, to Arena in the coming years.
You can hear Europeans yelling at that.
Oi!
So starting this fall,
But like, how's that different from sitting in matchmaking and being like, find a game?
You want to play with using Looking for Group, and you'll experience the best tournaments.
Baka's Dumb says, we are excited to announce the Get Good initiative.
Thank you, and I'll see you online.
Yeah.
In the
after last
years,
year, it's just
like that in the coming years.
Can I play Quake 3 Arena on Arena Xbox Live? Alex Krubb, thank you.
We on Minecraft now, thank you.
Oh, right,
time to go to the bathroom. Just kidding.
It's time for a house
With
ad.
over 100 million players on 14 platforms, the Minecraft community is one of the biggest in gaming.
Yeah?
Until now,
correct.
Minecraft players haven't been able to easily share and connect with their friends.
True.
Unless they were on the
Laser
same
Time forums
platform.
on Xbox Live. That's what
Today,
Brendolf
that all
wants.
changes thanks to the
That'd
power
be a
of
good
Xbox
club.
Live.
Huh?
With Xbox Live, for the first time,
Is this like
players across
PC and-
iOS, Android, and Windows 10 can easily play together online
Wow.
and share their worlds with their friends.
Wow. That's pretty good.
What? Oh, I missed it. What was that?
Just Minecraft being able to like easily share
We're
things.
excited
Like,
okay.
to unite our community no matter what
Thank
device
you,
they
Squirrel
play
says, I
on.
wonder how Mad
So we're
Notch is
calling
that a woman is
today's
representing
release
his
the
game.
Friendly Update.
How dare she?
Because this is our
This is not
friendliest
equality.
update ever.
Woman forced in there.
Connecting
He
with
just
your
broke his
friends on
Skittles
different
machine.
devices
That
is cool.
fucking guy.
What's
That
even
fucking
cooler?
guy.
Dedicated servers that let you host your own worlds and share them with your friends, so that they can play with you even when you're not online. With the introduction
That
of
sounds
realms,
like a big deal
you
for...
can play with your
Wait, they
friends.
just-
I just remember like
how you want,
like my friend would be
where you
making
want,
stuff in
on
Minecraft,
whatever
and I'm like,
device
yeah, I
you want.
can't
The
see it
choice
because
is
it's like
yours.
complicated and like.
They
let's
just
jump in
announced
and check it
clubs
out,
on
Zach.
Xbox Live, and now they have this lady out here with AJ Styles
Welcome to
hair.
my realm.
I feel like they're really sending us a
I'm
message.
playing here
I
on
like
my
her wavy
iPad.
hair.
Sax is on my Xbox Live friends list, so he can easily hop on
You
straight
can't see
from
her
his
pink
surface.
haired character there.
Heading your way now, Lydia.
What happened to the Microsoft's
It's not gonna
3D
make
thing?
any
Hey, we
easier,
could
though.
still see that weird VR thing again. That was
There you are,
it felt
Sax,
like
good
it was
catch.
just them showing off a tech
diamond.
demo and not
Clearly,
really.
you did that
like,
just for the
Whoa.
achievement.
It's weird.
Yep, an Xbox Live achievement on an iPad on stage at E3. Okay, let's keep going.
That is an
It's great
applause
coming
line.
back to
I
my
like
realm
that.
and seeing
Though
what my
I've
friends
gotten
have built when
achievements
I've
on
been away.
iOS
They're
apps
Yeah.
always
before.
building
Like,
something
that's,
new, and right now there's a bit of an obsession with pistons.
And all
let's
this
see.
works
Happy
with
to
the new
announce
Gear
Minecraft
VR
will support the
Minecraft on
NES
Oculus.
Power
We've
Pad,
got
says
just the
Daniel
perfect friend
Trees.
here
Is
to
this still
go with
popular
that.
with kids? I thought they'd moved on to
I
something
think
new,
so.
like
I think
dabbing.
so.
Please
or-
welcome from the Oculus
The
team,
HoloLens
John
was
Harmon.
pretty
what
cool.
is
Oh, here you go.
He's gonna fall off the stage.
See, he's all the way over there.
John,
That's
Gear
Wi-Fi
VR.
for you.
Feels like you're living and breathing in a Minecraft world. I've said that Minecraft was my grail for VR, and this was the most important gaming application that I could be involved with. The ability to spin around, take in everything, and have the freedom to explore an endless world is what I thought the core of VR was intended to be.
Working on
so Lydia, what do you have to
that
show
is,
me?
I...
Check out what we started building.
All right, here we go.
Did you build the E3 stage in Minecraft?
Oh boy. Whoa, I'm getting sick. Dabbing Simulator 2016 says Dead Air.
I think I'm going to stay down here. This looks like a good spot to start construction on my mad scientist
Matthew J. thought that was James.
Thanks, John.
Was
it's awesome seeing
Anthony
all
Michael
of
Hall
these devices playing together. Xbox Live and Realms are available today and are the
pretty
first
cool,
step in our
says Quick
journey
Fox.
to unite Minecraft players on all platforms. But
Aaron
before we
Shados
go,
is right. He
we
does.
wanted to show you
John
something
Carmack
else
reminds
we've
me a
been
little
working
bit
on.
of Aaron
Let's head
Alton
through
Brown.
this tunnel and take a look.
Food Network superstar Alton Brown of
Today we're also
Good
releasing
Eats.
texture packs to Pocket Edition
And the host
and
of
Windows
American
10.
Iron
This
Chef.
modern landscape
Look
was
at that
built using
draw
the City
distance.
Texture pack. Texture packs let you change how any block
Tron
or
lied
character
to us,
looks in the
says
game.
Chanwa.
Yeah.
We want to let players remix anything in Minecraft.
Yeah, like VR in general,
To
I
make
have a
that
hard
happen,
time
we're bringing
until we get tactile
add-ons,
feedback.
which are coming this fall.
Hey, Billy
Jump
Bones,
down to the rooftop
welcome.
and
You're
take
running a
look.
little late, but we're just. Wow, has it been
Add-ons
40
let
minutes
players change
already?
mobs and
Wow,
animals
has
into
it?
something
Yeah, it has.
completely new. The
Tight.
aliens on the rooftop used to be zombies, but we modified them and gave them a
Coming
fireball
to
ability,
Pocket
making
in
them
Windows
much
10.
tougher.
Oh, so we're not even
Oh, no,
seeing
Sax,
Xbox
did they
game
find your hiding
anymore.
spot? I'm coming over to help.
Xbox game.
To balance the fight,
Well, I guess
we've
it is
changed
an
the
Xbox
villages
game,
too.
but the thing was saying like it's coming
Giving
to
them
Pocket
extra style with
and
sunglasses
in Windows
and
10 in the
suits.
fall.
Tweak
And it's a
their
press
AI
conference?
so
Yeah,
they're
this
brave
is
enough to fight
strange because like
aliens with us.
FF was multi.
So, Lydia,
This is very
now that the
specific. I mean,
village is open,
Minecraft is huge, no doubt,
go
but
over
it's
and
like
deal with the
very
UFO.
specific.
Awesome, let's
Well, the
head to
FF1
redstone
was the
cannon.
strangest to me because I think
All right, I'll be right
everything's
behind
so. I feel like the last like 5 years at least of Microsoft press conferences where we're not showing
deal with this
anything
beef
unless
up
it
I
has at
told
least
him.
like exclusive
If you go and
DLC
find a
or
cannon.
something
Yeah.
All right,
for
ready?
Xbox. But
Yeah.
that's
Redstone
why
and
you didn't
Sony-
see many
What could
Japanese
possibly
things
go wrong?
anymore because
I mean, yeah. Well,
because Japanese
Whoa.
developers weren't making exclusive. Wow.
Nice shot.
Thanks.
Microsoft wasn't making
Let's get outta here.
exclusive or Japanese stuff. So polite applause.
We just found Tower 7.
Sparrow Hunt. The Minecraft section
We
makes
hope
me
you
feel
enjoy
500
this
years
early
old.
look into
Yeah,
how you'll
pretty
be able to
much.
change your game. It's just a first step
FF15 was
towards a fully
okay, says
moddable
Ryan
future.
Johnson.
Yeah, I wasn't like floored by it, but
Add-ons
I
will come
I
to
trust
Minecraft,
that
Windows
game will
10,
be
iOS,
fun.
and Android, and other
Just
mobile editions
points out
this
40
fall.
minutes in and we haven't seen any new
We're
exclusives
also
that weren't here
working
last
hard to
year.
bring add-ons and
Matthew J
realms
says,
to
I'm skipping
Xbox
this
and
part
consoles
of the
next
broadcast
year.
because I'll just hear it all
Until
from my
then,
cousin, my younger
download the
cousin.
friendly
anyway.
update with Realms and Xbox Live.
So
Anyone
from
with
this
an
point
Xbox
on,
Live
they
account
really
can
should
sign up right
have.
now and try
I hope they've
Realms for
stacked the
free
back end
on
of the
your phone,
conference.
tablet,
Tyler
or
Henning
Windows
says
10.
next year's will be all about
We have more
LinkedIn.
news
Yeah.
and
Your
new
LinkedIn and your
surprises for our
Microsoft and
Everybody-
your Xbox Live account are
Minecon
the
in
same account now,
September.
guys.
Everybody's a
you.
budding professional, right? Everyone uses this.
Tell everybody what college you went to and endorse other people's skills.
Ooh, I do like. Hey,
I love
man.
build to order.
Hey, this is actually.
Yeah,
I'm actually really into this.
Hell yeah.
But they're just doing the.
Now it's play it loud.
Now
it's a play it loud.
it's a fucking iPod commercial.
Who the
now.
hell is in
Oh, I was
my
gonna-
head?
I was gonna say it reminds me of the Game Boy, every color
yeah.
Game Boy commercial.
Whoa, no, I don't like that. Gotta make
Oh,
those buttons gotta be uniform.
No way, man. I'm sick of seeing the letters under the numbers, man. I'd pay to not see those letters.
Oh,
Custom
look at
controllers.
that.
Everybody's
You get,
loving these custom controllers.
Now it's like fucking iPods too.
Yeah. Well, I'm buying the purple one, says ESPN Live 2K14.
I never have a reason to ever buy a second controller, but if I ever did,
Yeah, wow.
We have no friends who would come to us and want to play more. Ooh, I love that one at the front, actually. The green and the it's like watermelon. Ugh. Are you gonna be my girl? Says Phil the guy. It was a very hot heat feeling. Ooh, now a little palate cleanser and then.
So far, that has literally been my favorite part of the show.
Yeah. Look out, is most excited. Special controllers from
Ooh,
the creators
ooh.
of Limbo. Ooh boy.
Nice.
Play Dead, I believe this is.
I believe it is, yes.
They have taken forever. Like, what was Limbo? Was 2010?
Baka is dumb. Thinks he is not into the controller stuff. They think like, oh, do you look at your controller when playing the game? Then fuck this.
Someone tweeting on it's getting a lot of retweets. Chip Cheesem saying all caps, "Hi, I'm John Carmack, and this is the first time I've left the VR realm in several years, and I have a warning to deliver to humanity." He's had a look of when he stood up of like, everyone, please listen.
Whoa, inside. What? Available June 20. What the hell? Wow.
All right.
Are we gonna see it, or are they
I
just
like
gonna...
that.
I mean, from
the game's done, and we'll tell you in 2 weeks before it's out, and you'll just fucking buy it.
They're going into it now.
Oh, okay.
One of the coolest parts of my job.
I do think they showed this last
year before
really?
they come out.
I do believe
my retention for all this is trash.
I vaguely remember this
I recall
being
this right before Cuphead. I remember being very excited for Cuphead and then seeing
and I can't wait for everybody to get to try it when it launches on June 29th.
So here we are in the indie section.
Playdead's first game, Limbo, is going to be available.
It was free this morning. People thought it was a mistake.
I didn't.
Limbo's great. I loved it. I thought it was really cool.
I've played it enough times.
How convenient. I was going to use my the $10 I got for downloading Fallout.
But if you've never played Limbo, do it.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a good couple hours.
Wasn't it
especially for free?
Wasn't it free if you had it on Xbox 360 or
1,000 games in development for Xbox One and Windows today via the ID at Xbox program?
Cool.
We're really gonna go.
They were so far behind on the indie stuff. I'm glad to see them catch up because Sony realized you need indie games to fill stuff because people are making B-tier games in it. You know, it's either AAA or indie, so you need more indie. Ooh, does Twisted Pixel still make games? I believe they quit Microsoft. Like they blocked themselves back from Microsoft.
I am still looking forward to Cuphead.
Deliver the moon.
So what is
people are going to be seeing.
Is this like the fourth straight year Flint took?
Yeah.
Well, we'll just read them off. Fair.
Fart.
Slime Pincher? Slime. Whatever.
Pinger?
Shadow Tactics.
Our heads are covering the names of all these games.
They're calling. I like that.
I like first person.
For the King.
Okay.
Beacon.
Would it be too much to have a John Cena,
Valley,
run in on one of these? Like
Hands of Fate 2, Below. Oh, that's
about time with fucking Below, man. Put that out this year. Ooh,
Ganondorf. What is he doing?
That guy looks cool. Oh shit!
Raiders.
Oh, hey, Bloodstained, everybody.
Oh yeah, Bloodstained.
Ukulele. Now next year.
Oh man, I'm into that shit.
Risk takers. Rule breakers. Game changers.
John Cena.
Isn't there a song about this?
Heartbreaker. Game changer. No Man's Sky, game of E3 2013 through 2016, says Alex Crumb. They are not allowed to show No Man's Sky at the Sony press conference. I don't want to see that game again. Either put it out or don't, but quit showing it at press conferences.
In revenue going to independent studios.
Outlast 2 looks great, says Sam
L. The million-seller mark is Ark, Survival Evolved from our friends at Studio Wildcard.
Studio Wildcard, never heard of them.
Who've already bought Ark on Xbox One, you're going to be able to play it on Windows 10 PCs this fall at no
Play it loud, says Sam L. Very play it loud style to this whole thing.
Pretty cool. Yeah. So
Cuphead coming in 20XX. It's got to be this year, right?
Is it exclusive? Is it Xbox only?
I believe it's one of those like early exclusives. They're like temporary.
It's Pulling Explosion Man. Was that one of the?
Explosion was fully.
Was it?
Fully exclusive.
What was one of the Xbox Summer of Arcade things?
Like Super Meat Boy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Castle Crashers.
Daisy, and a whole lot more.
DuckTales was somehow in there first.
Now, I'd like to welcome Guillaume Prevost from Compulsion Games to come up on stage and show off a project that's going to be launching into Xbox Game Preview next month.
Ooh, yeah, they announced that last year too. I forgot all about their version of Steam Green Light.
Guillaume Prevost.
Leo Tolstoy said this. Should he be talking or should we be watching this?
Oh, heavens no.
Man.
We've got periodicals on microfiche.
You gonna drink your coffee out of that? Really?
Start the redactor.
Yeah. Is this 1984 the game?
You gotta get to the redactor.
Everyone's very excited for Cuphead. Everybody wants Cuphead.
Man, is the Quad City DJ's whistle playing in the background?
The new Bioshock looks
Come
great.
on, ride
says
the
Philip
train.
Lopez. Ooh, better take my Soma pill.
Yeah.
Ooh, life sucks.
Andrew Aberg says, "Will we see Cuphead or No Man's Sky first?"
I believe them when they say August for No Man's
Yes,
Sky.
Goblin Juice. This is We Happy Few.
Oh man, this totally is 1984 / Brave New World. Like,
yeah, it seems
choose to not take your pill and then see the world for how it is, man.
I choose to not be another brick in the wall.
They're just ripping off Haze.
Yes, let's give Haze the credit where it's due.
Everybody remembers Haze. Censorship in games, man, says Eki Squirrel.
Oh, nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party?
Oh.
We've got a pinata.
Right.
We're going to do Clockwork Orange cosplay.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then,
finish
up.
Well, then why is there an extra on
Just
the floor?
have a few more pages. I know you're
just
busy.
Oh, it's so lovely. Jim Sterling is in this game, says Sam L. Oh, really?
I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't dawdle.
Or is that a joke about the accent?
The pinata.
Chris is on vacation, guys. He decided to take a vacation during E3. It's a deserved one for Chris.
It's because he doesn't appreciate you, the viewer.
Chris earned a vacation. Let's.
Do you think the canister?
Video games are for losers.
Alex Trump said, "This is Equilibrium, the game, and you play as Alex. Play as Christian Bell.
Break it for everybody."
Isn't that how THX works?
Oh no!
Also?
Every dystopian thing rips off either 1984 or Brave New World.
Did you see that sign in the room that said "Welcome back"? It said the WEL fell off, so it just said "Come back."
The N64.
Ooh. Oh shit! This seems like a bad dystopian though. We're like, well, we count on you guys to take your pill if you're going to. Like, oh really? Because who else can choose not to take their pill? Choosing not to take leaving it up to the person to choose not to take their pill seems almost like that seems risking it in your oppressive regime. Come back, says CUM, says Chase Kennedy. Chris is on a vapecation, says Brendolph.
Well, when they live, they're not like ingesting pills to stay sedate. Although I guess it's in the food and it's in everything, and they're making us dumber.
Yeah, I would think so. Like just put it in all food or water. If you got to count on a person to take a pill.
Oh, you nearly missed the pinata.
Oh no, this pinata is not a pinata, is it?
Uncle Jack.
It's a real animal.
Do you think it's a person?
Smash it.
I mean, it's cool. I don't know. It's just weird, like having lived through like the last generation of games that were all like starting this kind of like we're messing with your head. It's like I don't know, like there's not much.
Ooh, knew it.
Yeah.
So
I don't know.
So what's the candy there?
It's like it's an experience, so like it's fine. I don't know. For some reason,
is that a cat?
One of us.
You are off your joy.
Well, I guess I'll shoot you in the face, honey.
Oh my lord.
Is Lost about to go to commercial?
We're gonna feed it to you rectally.
Ooh, the family's gonna kill him.
As long as this doesn't devolve into me like
well, let's see how this goes.
Hooking their head off.
We happy few. Ooh. Oh shit. Now see.
Yeah.
Oof.
But like condemned style like a condemned style melee thing where like guns and firearms are like really rare. That would be cool.
July 26th.
Randolph says it's a good thing that Bart did that.
We're all disillusioned by drinking the fluoride from the lizard people of Illuminati, says Aaron.
We're so excited to be working with such incredible creators from around the globe, and we're super stoked that Xbox players get to enjoy these amazing experiences.
Sure.
Thanks, everybody.
We're so stoked.
And next up is going to be a very cool new game from a very independent developer.
Oh boy.
Very independent.
Who's this so independent developer? I did not recognize.
So independent, they don't know us anything.
CD Projekt Red.
Oh, Oh, this is Gwent, isn't it? Or no, it's the ad that's on the Gwent.
Gwent to the
there's always that big hotel right in downtown LA.
Yeah.
There's a ad on it. I think this is the game that the ad is. Wait, what? Huh? You are the wild card.
Please welcome from CD Projekt Red, lead designer.
Can they please change their name?
I'd rather play. I like that they're sticking with their shitty name. They're like, this was our name when we were nobody. Now it's still our name.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Something that really, really amazed us after we released Witcher 3 is
that I want their Cyberpunk game, man. I want to play Cyberpunk.
Players took a lot of time.
Everybody's very excited by this.
and play cards.
Everybody else is playing that card game. We want our own card game for money.
Thousands of emails asking us to turn it into a standalone, and some of our most inspired fans even made their own physical decks
Triple Triad?
so that they could play with their friends. So,
yeah, see, Lop's fight is with me. I want Cyberpunk 2077 news too.
We've been secretly working on a real passion project. So,
yeah, Brendolf says that with a standalone Gwent game, they will have no more life.
Of Gwent.
People are excited about this.
People went crazy for this.
I don't play Hearthstone or Witcher 3.
We've turned Gwent into a full-blown multiplayer experience.
Wow, a card game at E3, says Chase Kennedy.
Thanks to its cross-play feature, you
we're
can
up to
battle
127
people
views.
from around the world,
Good.
regardless
Thanks
of
for
whether
joining us.
pieces
I wish I had more to say. I'm just
Gwent
like
is showing right now.
Like the last year and a half, my
creating
my
a
patience and interest in
campaign.
cinema-driven games of like, look at the world we built, and we're gonna walk you through the tube that we made for you. It's softened a little, and always when I get in the game, I enjoy it. But like watching a demo of like, it's like I'm watching a movie. I would like to watch this movie, but you're gonna show me like 60 seconds of a movie I can't play for 9 weeks.
Baka's Dumb One says Gwent Stefani.
Now it's cool.
All the boys play the cards in the back.
Who downvoted this video? Yeah, who the fuck did that? You should all be liking this live.
Look, we're not very good at this, so
we're getting there. It's our first one of E3.
No one should listen to my opinions anymore. That's for sure. I'm wearing an Operation Wolf shirt. Like, what can I possibly have to offer you anymore?
By the time we get to Sony, we'll be.
Oh, Sony. Yeah, I got. I know some exciting things.
Oh boy, guys.
Different tactics as well. So first, the Skellige Warriors.
I am excited to make my own Xbox controller. Yeah. And while I'm not following this really, like, I know people love Witcher and like card games are fun. I was into Magic for years and years, and so like I get it. Like, and Hearthstone's fun too. So for y'all Witcher fans, hats off. You'll have a great time with Gwent.
Philly Blunt says nobody cares about us losers. Thanks, Philly Blunt. I like, yes, thank you, Oxford, but enough about likes. I make a very short video chopping random objects. Yes, a chop, says Shopper.
Available first on Xbox One and Windows PC. And it's coming this September.
Oh man, I promised Ernest references. This was more of a jest.
Thank you all. And of course,
man, what could I?
Hey Vern, you heard about Gwent, Vern?
Well, we're moving to the next game in the press conference.
Oh, Bandai time! Shit. It's Tekken time, baby. Tekken 7.
Man, how long has it been since a Tekken game?
Well, there was Tag 2 like 3 years ago. 7's out somewhere.
And there was some crossover with some company or something. But I don't
wait,
really remember that. Yeah, Akuma's in Tekken 7. It's the closest thing you're getting to Tekken Cross Street Fighter.
And that's fine. Yes. Let's leave it at that.
Let's all move on with our life.
Beast Fist. Your butt.
I give this video 9 boners, says Chase Kennedy. Tekken on an Xbox?
So, I used to pay attention to the Tekken timeline for 1 through 3, but now I have no idea how old Heihachi's supposed to be.
I guess he's 70, but then again, he's got that Mishima
He looks the same age he was in 3.
Yeah. I guess Vince McMahon's like 72 and ripped. I guess it's possible.
Well, again, you know, he runs the Mishima Zaibatsu, and they've owned lots of nice tech. Plus, he had magic.
Yeah, I also, it's fine. He could be 300 years old. I don't care.
If they ever do a Tekken, well, I think they did do Tekken. But anyway, J.K. Simmons would be a great Heihachi.
I knew you'd register, Samuel.
ESPN Live, of course, this is Tekken.
Just for you.
What?
This is Tekken 7. This is
Fireball and Tekken. I don't know if I.
Why did the camera? Oh, okay. They wanted us to know this is a fight people are having.
2 human beings are playing Tekken 7.
Well, is Heihachi going to lose in his own game? Though I really do want to see. Oh wait, can they even do the Akuma finisher in this?
Well, they just showed him throwing a fireball.
Destructive environments here. Remember when Heihachi was in?
Oh, you're gonna eat shit. Ooh, Tekken combos are long and strong.
Oh shoot! Oh hey, he can't. So
he's got all that armor. Well, it's probably can eat like.
Oh shit! He's gonna win.
Man, they're making him job out at the press.
Round one. Yeah. Surely they're gonna do 2 out of 3, right?
Uh-oh. Here we go. Yeah. Shing. Everybody is making up that Hayachi is actually J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
I want pictures of Akuma, says Gustavo Vega. Why not Tekken Cross Soul Calibur, says Alex Crumb. You gotta think they're working on some Soul Calibur somewhere.
That's true.
They had Yoshimitsu in Soul Calibur.
We're getting a little choppy on our stream here. Apologies.
They should. You know what? They shouldn't. They should just call Tekken 7 Tekken, because nobody cares about that series anymore. To where a new number is gonna. It's not like Street Fighter 5. Where...
Harada, yeah. I love that outfit, Harada.
Tekken 7 is coming to
And that guy's always at.
Yeah. That guy's usually dressed pretty sharp, right?
Yeah, he's a good dresser. He's their official gaijin to talk to people.
I think when I saw Ace Combat 6, God, that was 9 years ago. Like, he was there then. Like,
Still that
in the
guy?
Namco dude being translator.
No, my first trip for TGS 2011. That guy showed me Tekken Tag 2.
That sounds about right, yeah.
I love that Harada is also being very insistent. Like, you're gonna live translate me. Like, I'm not gonna try English.
I'm not even gonna put on a proper shirt and pants.
When it ships in early 2017.
Early, sure.
Ooh, boy.
Well, early is the time of year for fighting games, right? I mean, you put it out in the fall, then it feels too old when it comes time for Evo, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that's true. The first 6 months is more appropriate.
Aaron Chado says, what about Tekken Cross Dark Souls?
Xbox Live Gold members a free copy of Tekken Tag Tournament 2 via backward compatibility.
They do have a. They could do a reasonably good game that's like, here's Tekken, here's Soul Calibur, here's Souls. Like, I don't know.
I kind of hope that Tekken is like. Can the next Tekken just be called Tekken? Just like start back over again.
That's what I said.
I feel like Japanese companies aren't into that.
You feel like it's Tekken them too long to make another big one?
As long as it has good like endings, like the
yeah,
one, like the original 3.
Time for disc.
Hey,
songs with action.
We saw this on NeoGaf a couple days ago. Ooh, is it Christmas?
Anybody in the audience have allergies to things we might drop from the sky? No? Good.
What is this, Dave?
It looks like Dave Rising.
What was the last game
that
that had
Dave Rising 4 with photographs. Got it.
What was the last game that used a smart glass thing in it?
What
and I really like the Dead Rising series, and they have one at Christmas. That's just
I fucking that lets you. Man, that lets you do even more with consumerism.
Yeah.
Look, I actually really, for a launch game, I really like Dead Rising 3, but I felt it lost just a little bit of the humor of the previous one, so this looks a little funny. Oh shit! I love that. I mean, I loved basically a Mjolnir in the last one, and now it looks like it's even bigger.
So if they do all this to all this Christmas theme, and then it's out in February 2017. Oops.
Alex Crumb says Shane Black movie the game. If Shane Black made a zombie game, sure.
He is in a mall.
Dead Rising 4, but is it even slightly exclusive to Xbox?
Let the sleigh ride begin.
I can't read that from here.
It's holiday 2016.
Yes.
Jesus.
The head of Microsoft Studios
should take over the whole screen, not the.
Loftus.
Though it is strange that Dead Rising 3 goes from a total Xbox exclusive to
Gamers know
not even mentioned.
Quick Fox 2013 says he's just trying to get a Turbo Man.
Well, Aaron Chado says.
Cookie down.
Aaron Chado says that is Fox News' dream of the war on Christmas, right there.
Of a beloved character. The thrill of the face-off between best friends turned epic enemies.
What?
She's talking about games that just came out that nobody remembers, like Quantum Break.
Wow.
Bring new blockbuster games to all of our platforms by working with the most creative, innovative.
See that all their platform talks again. Like Xbox is not an exclusive place anymore. It's all they're putting all the stuff on Windows 10.
With a passion for more of those memorable moments, we are hard at work on a rich portfolio of new games.
I'll be getting some new glasses
We're
soon,
investing
I
in
think.
unique storytelling ideas from leading-edge creators. They dare to reinvent genres.
They're at an hour. These usually go like just under 90 minutes usually. So
Somebody else says Ernest goes to E3. Let's
Don't
stick around here for a while.
Don't they have to fit the PC Gamer Show in between this and Ubisoft, or is that after Ubisoft?
No, that's after Ubi. And we won't be doing that one. Sorry, guys. We got to record bonus time at some point. Let's say
Wait, what's after Ubisoft?
PC Gamer Show.
The next few games represent some of the best ideas brewing at Microsoft Studios. And it's worth noting that these games, like ReCore and Killer Instinct, Gears 4, and Forza Horizon 3 will all be part of the Xbox Play Anywhere program.
I mean, cross-buy on such a major release like that is pretty cool.
But you have to hit the road. Your game goes with you.
You mentioned that.
Save it on your console. Pick it up again on your Windows 10
I'm just glad they're not talking about a television.
This lady is dressed like a mom going to a bachelorette party.
And now, to show you the latest game.
I'm going to get 2 wines tonight.
I got to get home by 11. I can't pay the babysitter more than that. Oh, shit, I talked about something.
It's my honor to introduce legendary creative director of Platinum Games.
Woo! Kamiya-san! Yeah!
You're all blocked. That is all.
I have an announcement to make. Everyone in this audience is blocked.
Yeah, well, it's also like, I don't need no fucking translator. I speak English fine.
As a game director, I have the chance to share my dreams. I have always wanted to play in a world with dragons and to fight against giant beasts. Today, I'm here to show you the biggest boss fight Platinum Games has ever made. This is Scalebound Co-op.
Damn, Dave is a handsome man.
Oh, thank
you.
you.
10 exclusive.
Scalebound Co-op, eh?
Well, I mean,
Scale bound together.
When we saw this last year, there was definitely some Monster Hunter feels.
Oh, definitely.
Dante. With Dante from DMC.
No, that's a totally different character than Dante, Dave. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's got newer headphones.
Yeah. And a slightly different crossfade.
That's not a Rathalos. Come on.
No.
When's the pizza gonna fly
Hey,
over
it's
his
a Zenogre. Great.
None of these look similar to anything, guys. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's go, big guy.
Don't talk to me. Dylan Tierney thought his update was gonna be, "Don't talk to me about Bayonetta and Smash Brothers. I will block you." Ooh, this is a big thing.
I don't know. Is it as big as the Final Fantasy monster?
Nah, it doesn't look big.
Uh-oh, is that a giant enemy crab?
Oh,
no,
10 years to the day.
It's a scorpion with a tail, with 2 tails. He's got 2 tails. Dragon may cry, says Castleru video. Beats by Dre Dante, says Billy. John W says Big Honkin' Monsters Volume 7. Like, that's definitely been the unifying theme of these. It's not even been like shooting guns. It's been here's a giant monster. Ooh, damn. Alright, I guess this is bigger than the one in Final Fantasy 15.
I don't know, man. It's hard to say.
Just based on the comparison to the dragons, but I like that you'll have monsters with you, and then you ride that dragon, and then you'll run around and do regular third-person action stuff like out of Dragon.
Yeah, no, like I trust DMC. Platinum. Like when they spend a lot of time and have the money and schedule to let them like really craft something great. Like, I have no doubt this will be fun.
That's why it's a bummer seeing them do these like half-finished, well not half-finished, but like not polished Activision.
Like Transformers was fine, but it's still just like that. Ninja Turtles, it's like
Ninja Turtles less fine than Transformers,
But like I loved Vanquish, like it just.
I love Bayonetta games.
Bayonetta, it's I don't know.
Bayonetta, Vanquish.
And this looks like it's going to be more. Yeah, it'll be more on the line of that, where they've had time and I think they're just being allowed to. And Microsoft's publishing, I assume.
Yeah,
right?
they're the
publisher, like having them let them take their time.
Well, no, I feel that's the difference between Activision as a publisher. They're probably the ones who when Platinum would normally go to them and say we need 6 more months. Activision doesn't give them 6 more months, and Nintendo, Microsoft, they're more in the type to give them the 6 more months they need. That's what it feels like to me. No matter how big a monster is, the biggest monster is man, says Aaron Shadows.
We were all scale-bound.
And Soul 008 says they revealed the Xbox One S, right, and it's just the Xbox One Slim with 4K support. That's different, right? That one doesn't have 4K support.
It has
Xbox One S.
HDR gaming. Does that mean 4K? Ooh, that thing's got a fucking black hole in its head. Okay. Now he's got to put on the headphones.
And now with the new Xbox One, he can put whatever song he wants in those headphones. You don't even have to listen to this game's music. Because video game music doesn't matter, right?
I think this looks pretty. Though, do you think this will actually also be on... I mean, I guess it's a requirement, but a Platinum game? It wouldn't even be the first Platinum game on PC, but it just still feels weird to me. The idea that it would launch on... If this were to launch on Windows 10 at the same time.
It said Windows 10.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
That's wild. That's wild, baby. Oh, he sees the weak spot, guys.
It's a
Thank you for massive damage.
Get that red point.
Yeah, boom. All right. I like that. Yeah. Look, I'll play anything Hideki Kamiya makes. I fucking love Kamiya. Follow him on Twitter. He's a great, crazy dude.
Yeah, I mean,
It wasn't a sword or a dragon that felled the beast. It was beauty, says Aaron Chados. Xbox One S rank, says Brendolf. That's a better name for it.
So your friends are all still on the dragons.
Eric Hawk is cringing at those headphones.
Oh,
okay, Yucky Squirrel. Sorry, I missed that. Right in the butthole.
We'll call this one Dragon Trigger.
I call it Dragon Trigger. You got an S-rank combo on this Dragon Trigger.
The time has come, and so have I.
Oh shit! 4 people hit him at once.
It's still a year away.
Come on!
Oh boy!
This is the 3rd year we've seen it.
Boy, howdy!
Really?
I thought this was the 2nd year.
No, it had a real gameplay last year, and it had the reveal trailer at 14.
I think this is that rare,
the pirate game.
Rare pirate game, yeah.
Scale trigger, says Samael. I think that's the real one.
Ooh, I love those stage effects.
Yeah, it's a nice stage effect, but I kind of just want to see the trailer. I know they spent thousands of dollars on the stage effects, but I just want to see the trailer. Ooh. Did you guys see how E3 uploaded their test press conference, or part of it, to their YouTube? EA did that? That was pretty funny. Xbox One, Windows 10 exclusive. Up to 137, that's the elite number. Well, no, it's not. We need another 1,000 for that. A goofy looking skull. That must mean it's the rare. No, Fable Legends is dead, Juice Caboose. Come on. It's Rare's time now. Please let it be renamed Cobra Triangle 2, says Aaron Shadows.
Man, so this was in last year's show also?
Yeah, they just showed it to be like...
It kind of got overshadowed.
Yeah, because they did Rare Replay, and they're like, but we're making new things too. Here's a very early look at this new thing we're making.
Sea of Thieves.
I see.
Sea of Thieves.
Man, I want to see gameplay. I hope they get to...
Show us the screen, Microsoft, says Nick Cobulus.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Rare, studio head Craig Duncan.
We're still a company!
Hello, I'm Craig Duncan.
Rare has been revitalized. I'm so glad they're not making just...
Oh, I like his shirt. Got a Goonie shirt.
That could be anything with Goon in it.
It's a Boondock shirt, Dave.
It could be the hit comic The Goon.
Windows 10 exclusive. Don't buy our console.
It could be the Good Burger t-shirt.
Conker's Bad Fur Day 2. That's what Quick Fox wants. Conker's dead, guys. You're not getting it.
Potential threat of other players always lurks over the horizon.
Ooh. Other pirates are going to pirate you.
Experience where you will have limitless
oh, come on, Juice Caboose. This isn't boring.
Next, I'm excited to
PR
show
Connect
you
exclusive,
a world premiere of Sea of Thieves gameplay.
All right.
Next year.
To be out in 2017.
It is funny how there's literally no game in here that uses Connect at all.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean
not that I care or am surprised, and that's the right call to make. I was just kind of surprised.
It's like a $50 brick sitting on my, or
it's just
ever
since 10 years ago when we and then like watching everyone try to catch up. It's like, don't stop it. Stop. Everybody stop it.
We're really wanting this.
We already watched everyone try to get into Move and Connect, and it's like, don't need this shit, man.
Okay, they're promising
where we're play is right here. Great water.
That feels like we're going to see something so impressive we wouldn't believe it was real gameplay. So they're really setting up my...
I like that they threw great water in there. Like, shouldn't we be the judge of that?
Yeah,
I feel like it's a little tongue-in-cheek.
Oh, hello.
We're all British here.
Stay back. Stay back. Ye foul beasts.
There we go. See? That's so cool.
Help me out. There are more people.
So it's kind of like a Wind Waker-y look to the island a little bit.
Like a co-op Wind Waker.
Oh, They're down.
Caboose says if this is a prequel to the Goonies, that would be amazing. Yeah, which one of these guys is one-eyed Willie?
I like that they have to work together to get the ship running. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And then they can drink mead together. I mean, ale. Oh, ye swimming. Oh, we swimming.
Boy, we swimming.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Well,
You're gonna hit that rock. You're gonna hit that rock.
I think it's gonna be
shit,
too
who's
tight.
steering the
Just
ship?
Go. Just go. No.
Oh my God, they have to tell him how to steer it because it's blocking their way? I like that.
Okay, so the sail's blocking my vision, so you're gonna tell me where to steer.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this looks fun. I mean, like the idea of working together to get a ship around and loot.
Sam IL says this is forced banter time, but what are you talking about? These are real players in a real game.
Yeah, the forced banter is what it is, but like the idea of working together to do something that's not just shooting people.
Yeah.
Well, with cannons, but I mean, you know, like, I can't buy a cannon at the store.
Nick B says, my name is Boner Lord 69 and I want to be a real pirate. Alcoholism DLC, says Juice Caboose. Will there be scurvy in this game? Oh, shit.
Billy Bone says, then the team killing over who gets to drive starts. Loser has to swab the poop
ship
deck.
is sinking. Oh, wow.
He had to drown. He drowned, saving the rest of us.
Oh, man. I like this as first-person ship versus ship combat.
Oh, my God.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. They're really, this isn't that fake pirate shit. This
Oh,
is
God.
really like, whoa.
It's the thing that looks fun, but you will absolutely have to have 3 other friends with you at all times.
Yeah. Well, hey, then you'll make an Xbox club. That'll.
Yeah, I guess. Like, it's one of those things where I'm sure it comes together and works really well.
Windows 10 exclusive.
All right.
Assuming such a thing.
Trumbull County. That's Humboldt. Sounds like Humboldt County in California to me.
Trumbull, isn't that the
Humboldt
principal in Matilda?
Truncheon. Can't out reference me, dude. I broke the pen in my pocket. Ink's everywhere.
Man, there's your Ernest reference. We're going. Ernest goes to jail right now. You got ink all over you.
What is this?
Was that? Is this State of Decay?
Oh, it's State of Decay 2. I bet you're right. Yeah. Yup, State of Decay 2. Another thing that got leaked at the time. Okay, I'm down for that, says John W.
Country of Decay.
Robert Beach says that was totally No Man's Sea. Get it? What about Master and Commander DLC? That is a really underrated film, Master and Commander.
I've somehow seen that.
It's good. All right, this looks like quite a step up from State of Decay, the original.
Yeah, I liked State of Decay 1, but
it's good.
Even when it came out, it was kind of garbagey looking.
Because it wasn't a major game mode. It's like, yeah, Dylan, I agree with you. This would have been nice if it wasn't all leaked ahead of time. But hey, this is the leakiest E3 ever, and I feel like they only get leakier every year. Because to make a production like this, lots of people have to know, and no matter how many NDAs you sign,
there's a lot of agencies involved.
Yeah, and a lot of internet anonymity that lets you reveal shit.
Anonymity. It's a
Woo-hoo!
hard one. I agree. I stumble on that one a lot.
Alex Crum says, "What's a zombie?"
Windows 10 exclusive.
Zombies, they ain't dead yet, says Nick.
I feel like they're on a good streak right now.
This has been a
It's
nice
only
presentation.
taking an hour 15 minutes, but they're finally getting the games I'm into.
I
Well,
mean, they got to
it was
finish.
a nice run.
They got to finish
Oh,
strong.
this must be Halo Wars.
It's definitely not Call of Duty because that's Sony exclusive. Well, the
It's
the
it's
map
better on
packs
Sony.
are Sony exclusive, so it's gonna be it's gonna be at Sony. Yeah. So I don't think this is COD.
But this is too fancy for Halo Wars, I would think.
Well,
right?
that's how they trick people with Halo Wars the first. You make a fancy trailer that lets people forget it's an RTS, which is what Halo fans don't want to play.
Yeah, you make a good Blur trailer and.
Exactly. Blur guys, man.
Also, like these moody song trailers are supposed to be like the last trailer you have, not the one you get months ahead of time.
Man.
Oh, a nice cover, says Nikki D. They like this cover.
But was Halo Wars announced last year also?
Yeah.
God damn! Like I don't remember anything about last year's E3. It's a problem when like
you were a busy guy.
Yeah, like
He
can't keep any of it straight.
Stop in the air.
Oh man, crap! Is this Ruse 2? Too Rusey?
Or Rise in the future.
So man, this and XCOM 2 on consoles in the same
Yeah,
year. That'd be nice. That'd be nice.
I don't know. That's a lot. It's well,
oh boy.
that would be turn-based, and this is RTS. I am so uninvested in Halo's like fights though, or its lore. I really don't care. When Halo Wars first came out, people were like, "Oh, I find out more about Halo 3." Like they were all looking for lore shit. I don't care at all. Didn't you guys have kids review Halo Wars back at GR? Ask Pockets dumb. Brett, do you remember that?
I don't know. I think
that was your
think,
time.
I feel like it would have been after the fact. I think like sounds like not just Halo Wars. It would have been like, here, play like a handful of games. Like, what do you think?
Since the release
I don't
of
know.
the original Halo Wars 7 years ago, one of
Nobody
the top
asked for more
asks
Halo
from
Wars.
fans
We're
has been
still
to
doing.
continue
Man,
the
it was
adventures
only
of Spirit
7.
of Fire.
Who developed the first Halo Wars? Because it wasn't Bungie.
No,
it
it was
wasn't 343
it was
they weren't around
Assembly.
yet.
It was Assembly. It was one of their last games, and then shut them down after it
They
wasn't a
face a
success.
deadly new faction known as the Banished. And their chief, the brute warlord, Atriox.
Ooh, boy.
Atriox is an entirely
this
new
feels,
kind of
I don't know, this just feels
in,
so backwards.
leader
It
with
feels
a
like I could have
massive
seen this in
army behind him.
2010 or whatever.
And he represents a menace that the crew are completely unprepared for.
Loved Halo lore until recently. It went off the rails, says Sam.
Halo Wars 2 to Windows 10 and Xbox One on February 21st,
Halo's great. Give it a rest.
Ah, there you go. Week after Valentine's Day.
I'll be too busy playing Persona 5.
Halo Wars
Thank
2
you.
will be an Xbox Play
What if it
Anywhere
turns out
title
it's super
and will be
short?
playable here at E3.
Persona 5?
But
if it's not 80 hours, I'm going to be very
you guys
disappointed.
don't
It's
have
less
to
than
wait
80
to play Halo Wars 2.
Oh my God.
We're launching a week-long beta on Xbox One right now.
All right.
Ah, neat.
I was waiting for one of these right now announcements.
Let's take a quick look at the action that's coming your way with the beta.
There are literally
See
dozens of Halo Wars fans.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem when you try to get people excited about RTSs.
Oh,
it's
saw
like,
the Creative Assembly logo on it.
They bring back a Creative Assembly? It was the Age of Empire guys. Was that not Creative Assembly? I guess Creative Assembly is this. Well, who are the developers of... I completely forgot now. The developers of Age of Empire that got shut down. Wait, this is... Oh yeah, this isn't Twitch. Lol, says Goblin. Yeah, we're doing this on YouTube. Don't try to do your private chats like on Twitch. Halo goodbye, says Jamie Carrera, while Ryan Johnson says Halo lore Bukkake 2, says Ryan Johnson.
Please
But
welcome back Phil Spencer.
and it's the wrap-up time.
One more thing.
So will there be a sizzle wheel, or will there
Man,
be
hey, the old Xbox logo.
Xbox logo.
Microsoft launched the original Xbox with the goal of pushing console gaming
15
forward.
years.
We offered an innovative new
fall.
game franchises on a powerful box.
Yeah, no, it'll be
With the
yeah,
01?
15,
connect
Yeah.
gamers
15 years
together.
this fall.
And that same spirit of invention, connection, and fun inspires us to this day.
And launching huge
Now,
machines.
we see a whole new gaming landscape, one being driven by an unprecedented pace of innovation, transformation, and creativity. You are leading this shift with the way you play today.
Me?
While the console ecosystem
You,
is
Brett.
stronger
But I've done
than
so
ever,
little.
Most of
All
us
we've
play
offered is
games
snark.
for
We
more
haven't
than
made
decades.
anything.
So me
My
too.
Xbox One is literally unplugged from the wall.
At Xbox, we want to deliver a world where you have more freedom and choice to play the games you want, with the people you want.
So we're
on
making the
devices
Xbox
you want.
less important as
A
an
world
exclusive.
where you can play without boundaries.
Play it on a
A world
PS4. We
beyond
don't care.
generations.
I mean, the S look cool. It's just like I'm not gonna pay $300
At
again.
Team Xbox,
The Xbox One is a
you
horribly
should have a
designed
diverse
system.
and expansive library of games. So today, we announced our biggest lineup of games for Xbox One and Windows 10, along with the Xbox Play Anywhere program.
Every year it's their
that enables
biggest
you to buy a
lineup.
game
It's
once
always their biggest.
and play it on Xbox One and Windows 10.
Gotta get people in the Windows 10, man.
Gaming communities where you can play,
It's
compete,
worth
and
sacrificing
connect
Xbox
with
for
friends
Windows 10.
wherever they are. So today
Yeah.
we showed you how Xbox Live is available
Where
for
when's
developers to use
Zelda?
across
That's
Xbox,
in
Windows
22
10,
hours.
VR,
Yeah.
and mobile.
Mobile.
We believe in gaming
Sure.
for everyone. where all
man,
gamers
what will
are
they end
welcome,
on?
respected, and supported.
Halo 6.
So today we announced new Xbox Live features.
I don't know. I think they're just going to go with a sizzle reel. I don't think there will be a one more.
There's got to be something.
And we believe in hardware innovation without sacrificing compatibility.
People are not liking the Windows 10
Today we
talk.
announced the Xbox One S, the new addition to the Xbox One family.
People are cheering because they want to get a free one. They're hoping they're going to get a free one.
Games and accessories will continue to work across all members of the
you
Xbox
all get
One family. But that's just the beginning.
Oh.
We see exciting opportunities
Beyond
on the horizon.
generations.
Opportunities to unlock
Is that a
new
Star Trek?
Does that mean they're not?
innovation for both gamers and developers alike.
What does that mean?
The next step change for gamers and developers must deliver true 4K gaming and high fidelity VR.
Wait, are they going to announce the S and the Xbox 1.1?
So we've been talking to our friends and asking them what they want to see from us. I'm really excited to share what we've been working on.
You can't announce two Xbox systems at the same
Well,
show.
they're announcing probably one that is cheap.
What, next year?
And
So
then
a
one
cheap
that's going to
regular-
be $500-$600.
No fucking way. You're confusing the marketplace so much if you're going to announce two Xboxes.
Yeah, well, it's like low model, high model
When we
thing.
think about the future of Xbox, we think about removing barriers.
Hank Scorpio says, Dylan Tierney, that guy dates please.
Innovation in the
Hey,
latest
give me my
technology,
give me my
and delivering the
shirt.
world's most powerful console is something we absolutely want to do.
This is the console that developers asked us to build. They wanted.
Hey, the developers asked for this. We didn't
Not
want to
a
just
problem.
sell you
I
the
didn't.
system.
I didn't want to make it, but they forced me to.
What we really need to make
Because we were already pushing the current hardware too far.
When I saw the specs of this thing, I'm like, wow, I got through to they're really going for it. They're
But
not
see, that
holding
gaming
anything
beyond
back.
generations, that makes it feel like this is a half step to make this last 10 years.
6 teraflops of computing capability to be able to handle 4K.
You keep saying teraflops.
Gamers are going to get
Every year I hear about
powerful graphics
teraflops.
processor that's been put into a game console today.
It's
Xbox One, 2.
Because they're gonna get a very
There's no way they're gonna put up a price right now, especially since Sony can kick their dick in the dirt.
So what?
By
It's
just
VR,
saying,
4K.
Well, Sony said they're not going to bring their version of this, their 4K PS4 too.
Yeah, they said they'll talk about it later this year,
Yeah,
but they
it's not an
could at their press conference say like we don't have it here, but cheaper and better.
Yeah,
So
I feel like Sony has a Vince McMahon style guy sitting off in Gorilla. Like they had the plan ready, and they're rewriting the press conference now to mention their 4K machine. After all, wasn't in the plan.
Yeah.
If those assholes reveal theirs, we're revealing ours.
Have a sizzle reel ready. God damn it.
And some poor intern is editing it right now.
We get to much greater and better game experiences.
I wonder if there's someone at Sony right now just like staring at those little chipset things and being like,
can support that at the resolution and speed that we really want.
We can only do VR on a new thing, so you gotta buy another
This
thing.
console is 100% for you guys. We read the
It's for you guys to buy.
Man, the
and
more you
pay
tell me that, the
money.
less I believe it. I'm sorry.
Leaving the original Xbox One behind. Every single thing that we've done for Xbox One will continue to work.
We add to the capabilities of the Xbox One and the Xbox One family without forcing gamers to abandon all the games in the community that they love so much.
Sony's preparing their counterpunches, Alex.
Part of the same family. The games will work on both. The accessories work on both.
Philip Lopez says, so they're releasing a
It's
PC.
going to have 8 CPU cores.
Yeah, this is like a
over
PC.
320
So they said the
gigabytes per
games work
second
on
of memory
both.
bandwidth.
Yeah, but
at what cost?
yeah, it'll be like a 2DS, 3DS situation. I'm guessing.
Like Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
Regular Game Boy.
Project Scorpio. Scorpio.
We're just called. Nope. Nope.
Well, holiday
27th.
next year.
Yeah.
Sure. At least they're giving us proper warning.
Next addition to the Xbox One family, and it is ultimately the next step in delivering our vision for the future.
I don't know. I think
of
it's
gaming beyond
if you're gonna have to do if you're gonna have VR and you don't know if it's gonna be a for sure thing, like why it makes sense to have two different console SKUs in that
This is
situation.
hardware built specifically
So it
to
is
lead
and
the
isn't.
mobile industry
Yeah.
into true 4K gaming and high fidelity VR. True 4K visuals without sacrificing quality, premier VR experiences without sacrificing performance, putting greater graphic fidelity in the hands of the world's
it'll look
best
better.
creators.
But I don't have a 4K TV
Xbox
or a
One,
VR headset.
Xbox One S and Project Scorpio will all be compatible. All Xbox One games and accessories will play on all 3. No one gets left behind.
But Scorpio games aren't going to play on those, though, will they?
Yeah, they totally like cut to next fall when a game that only works on Scorpio will be the one that is the best.
We're announcing Project Scorpio today to give our developers and partners the ability to take advantage of that capability now in order to realize their visions for the future and deliver even more great games for you.
I like this level of warning, but it's just like beyond generations.
Today marks the beginning of gaming beyond generations.
See,
a future full of choice, a future where we can all play without boundaries. Thank you.
I mean, will Project Scorpio even be called Xbox?
I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will.
I don't know. This beyond generations messaging to me says that they're not even going to make an Xbox 2 or whatever. They're just like, it's just an iOS type update every 3 or 4 years.
Well, it's a PC. Like it's a PC.
I don't want that.
We'll iterate on, like, you can buy a new graphics card every few years.
I want consoles to be generational like how I grew up. It can't change.
Well, I mean, all it does is show, like, I should just, like, stick with PC then, because, like, this is just, like...
And everything's going to be on the PC anyway.
Yeah.
So I'd buy an Xbox Hank Scorpio, says Matthew J. Let's see what the chat... Yeah, what do you guys think of this 4K stuff?
It's also like until they like conceptually, it's like okay, fine. When they actually show more next year, it's like then you can actually have an opinion about it. Because right now it's
save up for a whole year.
Well, he also all they did was promise a box that will look nice and not take hits performance wise. And it's like okay, next year you can convince me of
that.
Wow,
Keegan's got a good point. So in 2017, we're gonna have 3 new consoles: Scorpio, PS4K, and the NX.
Yeah.
All those like within 4 years of the launch of the last consoles, which is so crazy. So crazy when the last generation lasted like 10 years.
Yeah.
Or close to it.
It is strange.
It lasted 8 years. 4K and 60 frames per second on console won't work, says Randolph.
Yeah.
And yeah, no Cuphead. Looks like you're gonna have to ride Aaron Shadows. No date for Cuphead or nothing.
All right.
So
that's it.
I guess we'll see
guys,
it at GDC.
that's the Xbox 360.
Well, let's do a little cleanup chat. I want to just chat a tiny bit with the people in here. I'm sticking with Nintendo handhelds and Sony consoles, says Baka is dumb. Well, meanwhile, Jacob Wall says I'm close to buying a 4K TV anyway, so I'm happy to see this is my future. Meanwhile, Castle Do Video says, I don't know what to think. I want to know more about my old Xbox One, if my old Xbox One will still be supported. See that? Yeah, they're saying those future games will, like...
I think it's just the VR stuff is going to be Project Scorpio exclusive, and then everything else is like, well, you can play Call of Duty in 1080p or 4K, depending on which console you got.
And Bernhoff's got a good point. Why, like, actually get your games at 60 frames per second before you can even jump into 4K. Like, get them reliably.
I mean, I don't think it's possible on the Xbox One.
No,
which is kind of why
they that's the secret there. Like, the Xbox One is not a good machine. Like, they really did need a total redesign with all them teraflopping. And also, did you notice that messaging where they're like, hey, this is what we asked the software people, we asked the developers what they wanted? That's exactly how in 2013 they started the PS4 reveal. They're like, we asked people what they wanted, they said this.
But it's like, it's the cost of whether it's a PS4 0.5 or whatever. Hey, time for us to
yeah, why don't we just call it a day? All right, but hey, so we will
pay no attention.
We will see you guys later.
We'll be back for Ubi and for Sony tonight, 6
Ubi
p.m.
at 1 p.m., 6 p.m. Pacific for your Sony.
Yep.
See ya.